Well, there's been a little controversy about the Bushman harmonica lately on the Harp Jam. I'm not related to John Hall or the Bushman Company in any way, but I thought I'd give it a review myself. It's a nice harmonica. Comes in a nice case. I got this one from Sarge over at the Bushman Forum, so thanks a lot, Sarge. I was pleasantly surprised when I opened up the harmonica and started to play it right out of the box. I can tell you it doesn't seem like a cheap $10 harmonica. So we can get a pretty good sound out of it. It plays pretty evenly across the most ranges in the harmonica. One of the things that a lot of people always look for is a harmonica that can bend well and you can still get a full note. So that's the two whole bend, not a whole number 2, the full bend there. That's a full step. So it sounds pretty good. So you have a little bit of ringing in that whole number 1. It might be a little adjustment to the action one way or the other, because you can hear the ping in there against the plate. One of the things you always look for in a harmonica is a good whole number 3, because that's where there's so much bending going on there. That's the flat 7 or flat 3 of cross harp. So it plays pretty evenly in tongue blocking too. So, I think it plays pretty good overall, but I wouldn't say it's as good as a Golden Melody harmonica. Oh, let me see. Let's check out the overblows. This is right out of the box. So we've got a squeal in hole number 6, which is the one that you really want to play well. It does play well in the sense that the body of the note is there. So there are different ways to solve that problem. Some people put a little wax on there. You might be able to just make a little adjustment to the harmonica itself. Let's see how it does some of the bending on like hole 6. So it can play pretty well. I really like the way that it has a very even feel across most of the notes there, which is sometimes you find a harmonica that you really have to go in and start moving things around to get an even feel across the harp as far as the action goes. There is some airiness in hole number 3, which can be a problem. The body of that note is, for me, is just a little smaller than it should be in that half bend. Now, this is a B flat Golden Melody. I haven't done anything to this. I do tweak my harps from time to time. It definitely has a bigger sound. Let's check out the overblows on this. I haven't made any adjustments to this one. Definitely needs adjustment. But the hole 6 overblow, which is really the one that you need for cross harp, a lot of blues stuff, just pops right out, and it's big. So you can see the Golden Melody has a very big sound. I could go in and adjust that hole number 5 overblow, and it'll just pop right out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little intermission here and see if I can make some adjustments to hole number 3 and get rid of some of that airiness. Be back in a minute. Okay, so we're back again. Took it apart, made some adjustments that I think made it a little bit better. I usually use a dental tool. It works really good. It's got just the right angles on it. So what I did was I made the action closer to the plate on several of the reeds. It seemed like hole 3, the flatted 3rd, or the flatted 7th, depending on how you're looking at it. In hole 3, the body was just somewhat smaller than I would have liked it. So let's see if it's any better. Yeah, that's much better. You can really hear that the body of the sound of the note is still being retained there. Before it was kind of muted. You could hear some of the overtones were muted, and it just didn't have a bright sound, and it got much smaller. Let's see how the overblow is now. So now the overblow plays pretty good. And also the bend 6 is still retained. It's a good sound because, you know, in hole 6 you have the 6th bend, and then you have the overblow. So you can get a B flat and an A flat. So if you're in cross harp, you get your flat 3 up there. And also, if you're a more modern player, when you can also add in the 9, flat 9 sound to your playing. Nice and big, really nice and big. So there you go. So it's a pretty good harmonica. I'm not sure if it's in the same standard as the Hohner Golden Melody or the Special 20. Probably, I would consider it maybe just a class lower, but still not a bad harmonica. But you can still hear it needs some adjustment in that first tone. So you just have to be a little careful that you don't take it too low. So that's my review. Thanks, Sarge.